with Al from Fat Tail. We talked all about direct versus programmatic versus automated ad ops and how your sales strategy can be impacted by all of those variables, but ultimately how you can stitch it together with a solution like Fat Tail. So go back and check that episode out.
My mission is to educate buyers and media planners and whoever really has the buying decision on how to look at buying inventory, how to look at performance, and really see what you're doing for your client in a different perspective than what everyone is doing currently. People aren't doing anything that's malicious. They're doing exactly what they were told, what they were taught. And that's really what they're doing on a daily basis. They're sticking to what they know. It's like that old saying, that IBM saying, "You're great."
So it's like that kid in the class project who didn't do anything, maybe shows up just on the day of the presentation, puts his name on the project. I'm not saying that was ever me, but it sounds a little bit like that. You're getting all the credit and you weren't necessarily there for all the work.
Exactly. So, I mean, technically in that setup, you could sit at the very bottom of the funnel and just show ads to people that would have converted anyways, and you'll win budget.
That does seem like an issue. So how do we solve that?
Yes. So the way to solve that, right, is looking at outcomes and saying how I'm running these ads. So when you have something like MMM to show to a client, you start to see the light bulbs go off in their head a little bit, when I should be thinking about everything. How is everything moving the needle? That's square one, where if you want to run these channels and you want to go into something that doesn't have IDs, you have to start thinking about alternative measurements, and MMM is a great place to start.
One of, I guess, the two knocks against MMM, that it's expensive and that it's not necessarily fast. It's not real time. We've seen some AI platforms that are bringing those costs down and getting a little bit closer to real time and predictive. How do you think about those two factors, given what you just said about MMM?